We have another question here, sir.
Okay.
And it says, how does one deal with brothers who try to abuse love and try to touch sisters in weird places or say things that are not appropriate, especially those who are respected in the church or even executives?
Yeah, the question or the problem here is what you call those who are respected in church or even executive. Now, the mistake we make is that we take giftings of grace, either maybe because the brother prophesies or the brother has one gift of word of knowledge or word of wisdom, or the brother preaches very well or teaches very well. You mistake it for maturity. That does not mean maturity. And that is where actually things go wrong, because when you look at it from that angle, you already begin to place, as if you a high expectation that this person, I thought this person should be like this, and then eventually the person is not matured enough to, to come to that place where you, in your own sight, is placing the person. So you are is what I would call undue placement in your eyes,
in one's estimation.
Then you that's where you get it wrong. Now, what I would just simply say to the person is rebuke the person.
Okay.
Get to rebuke the person in love. Now, because love does not condone evil. Love does not condone iniquity. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, he said, love rejoiceth not in evil, but rejoiceth in that which is right. Now, you can want to, because this person is executive, or this person is. Now, I'm not saying disrespect. There's a difference between rebuke and disrespect. Rebuke means you have to tell the person the truth, confronting the person with respect. The Bible talked about speaking the truth in love.
Yes.
That is a kind of rebuke. And what it will do is that it will make us grow. Now, maybe the person has been like that and nobody had been able to rebuke the person, and the person just thinks maybe it's okay. Maybe that's how life is. But that rebuke can, bring something into the person's heart, and it will make him begin to think twice. No, I can't just do things and get away with them. So the first thing I would say, rebuke the person.
And in the event where you have rebuked, but the person still, persists in that particular act,
then I will advise you not to keep quiet. Because if you keep quiet, you will be overcome. You might be overcome, and then you'll find yourself in a place that you never desired to be. So the best thing to do is that if both of you are under a pastoral care, take it to your pastor and tell him, this is the situation, this is what I have done. Now, some people think, are you not reporting the person? Are you reporting the person? No, it's not reporting. That's also part of what love would do. It's like in a family setting, I'm a younger brother, I'm younger, and I have an elder brother and elder sister who does something wrong.
Yes.
And I know in my position, I may not be able to bring the necessary correction, even though I may say something and the person will not hear. Who do I take the matter to?
To the parents.
To the parents, because they are the ones that oversees the family. They will be able to bring correction where correction is necessary, and they will be able to do it more effectively than I can. That's the way it is. Now, if I keep quiet about it and say I don't want to report to the pastor, or I don't want to tell the pastor about it, or tell the person who is a spiritual leader about it, then I really am not loving or walking in love with that brother or that sister, so to say. If I'm really walking in love, then I should desire redemption, deliverance for the person, and then anything that can be done for the person to be free from that, I should do that.
In the event where, like you said, if they're both under the same pastoral care, and both of them are not under the same pastoral care, how can that be dealt with?
Now take it to your own pastor.
Okay.
If both of you are not under the same pastoral care, maybe you're not worshiping in the same place, take it to your pastor. Your pastor will be able to counsel you. Your pastor will give you some counsel. And if it gets to the point where, I'm a pastor, part of what I'll do if I find myself in that kind of situation where somebody who is under my pastoral care comes to me with such issue, I'll first of all examine it. And if I need to call the brother, I will call the brother myself. At least I've done that once. I knew once a boy who was, making some advances towards a sister that was a young girl that was, in my pastoral care. When I examined it, I discovered, first of all, the guy had no respect for, anybody. So I knew this one does not. You can't beg. You can't appeal to his, reasoning. So what I did, I had to threaten him.
Wow.
I told him, I said, if you come near her, I will beat you.
Wow.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I said, I will beat you. I said, this girl is my daughter. Because that's what I will do for my own daughter.
Yeah.
I said, this girl is my daughter. If you come near her, I said, in fact, if you find her, you're coming one way and she's coming opposite direction, just cross to the other part of the road.
Wow.
Because if I see you anywhere close to her, I'm going to take it down on you. And that was how it stopped. That was how that issue stopped. So the person may not have had anybody confront him to that level, so he continues. But sometimes you might need to, because he's Satan. What I'm saying is that both of them will enter into a ditch. But in doing that, you've saved not just the situation, you've at least helped both of them until they grow and they firm up to the point where they can stand on their own responsibly.
Thank you so very much for that piece of advice. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.